Come along, Duck Buddies. Today we take a gander at the United States Post Office here in Yelm, Washington. All right. All right, Duck Buddies, we're going to go take a gander inside. There we go.
Hi.
Hello.
Coming up?
Yeah, I'm just doing a little story about the post office.
What is that thing you got?
It's a camcorder.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yep.
Damn, that's a neat little thing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It does really good 1080p, has
Yeah.
decent sound quality, and good for the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm famous.
Ma'am, are you taping? You cannot videotape in a federal building, it's against the law.
Is this not a public area lobby?
This is a federal building, you cannot videotape in a federal building, you need to shut it off.
According to the USPS Postal Service regulations, I can film in this area. I am allowed to film.
You do not have my permission to videotape me.
Well, I'm sorry. Who am I talking to?
You do not have my permission to videotape me. You need to turn it off. You do not have my permission to be doing that.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm in a post office, a public place.
It is a federal building, it is against the law to
According to your own regulations here at the US Postal Service, you're allowed to film in the public areas. Yes, you are. Can you point out the regulation saying that I can't?
I do not have to do that, but I can call 911 and they'll be here and talk to me.
Okay.
Come on, you guys, are you in line?
Oh, no, I'm not in line.
I just have a question to ask.
I was just coming in to check out the post office, like I'm allowed to. Oh, here.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was just getting the times.
My mind is not where it should be.
You were down here, go ahead. You're waiting. Yeah.
Let's see if they have their poster 7 up. Sorry.
But it's wrong. You keep on doing the wrong thing.
Looks like they've got an area over there for you to drive through to drop your mail off. Over at the mailboxes over there. And since the police are coming, I shall light up a cigarette. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. See if I can get the pickup times. Says 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. Not even in uniform? Are you serious? Not even in uniform? You're representing the United States Postal Service, lady. I'm on a public easement. As you can tell, you have to walk this far.
you to leave?
I was never asked to leave.
That's what they're telling me. They asked you to stop filming and they wanted to trespass you.
Well, they said I couldn't film, but they never asked me to leave,
Okay,
and
well,
I have that
they
all
want to
on camera.
trespass you at this time. They don't want you to come back here. They don't want you on their property.
I was never asked to leave, but I will leave now.
Okay, so I'm going to
Thank
need
you
some
very
ID
much.
from you, though. So I can trespass
Why?
you. So I can trespass you. I need to know who you are, and they need to know who you are, so they can
Trespassing warrants knowingly entering a place that I know that I cannot go,
right.
and
We're going to
remaining
fill out
there.
some paperwork saying that you're trespassed, though, and I need to have your information so they keep that on record, so they know that you're not allowed to come back here again.
But this is a public area. I'm allowed to film in the area that I was filming in, according to the U.S. Postal regulations.
You don't have the right to disrupt business, is what you were doing.
I wasn't disrupting business.
According to them, you were.
I wasn't, and I have it all on camera.
Okay. Well,
Officer Taylor.
Officer Taylor. So at this point, I need some ID from you, okay?
I have not committed a crime.
You have not at this point, but you're being trespassed.
So
If
you have told me I'm not committing a crime, therefore I do not have to identify myself according to Washington
For me to
state law.
trespass you, yes, I have to have ID. I need to know who you
First,
are.
I have to be asked to leave, and then I have to knowingly remain on the property in order to be trespassed. I was
Okay.
never asked to leave.
Okay. Well,
I
they're
was being
telling
asked
they're
right
telling
now
me
by you
different.
to leave,
They're telling me
so
different.
I will leave.
They're telling me different.
Well,
They asked
I'm
you to
sorry,
leave.
but it's one person's word against the other, and I have unobjective video evidence right here.
Okay. So is there a reason why you don't want to identify yourself?
I do not have to.
Well, you do
I
at
have
this
not
point.
committed a crime.
Okay,
You
well, you're
just told me I
trespassing
had
right
not
now.
committed a crime.
You're trespassing.
I'm interacting with a public official who is telling me to leave, and I have not said I wouldn't leave.
Okay. Well, they asked you, according to my call, they asked you to leave and stop filming, and you
They
haven't
just
left.
said that I couldn't film, and I asked them to point out the regulations saying that I couldn't film because I know for a fact that you can film in public lobbies in U.S. Postal Service locations.
Okay.
And I know for a fact in the state of Washington, according to RCW 66.04.010, I think that's 010, that it is considered a public space where I'm at right now. And you are asking me to leave, and I have not refused to leave. So I'm
Well,
going
according to them,
leave.
they told me that they asked you to leave and to stop filming, and you're
They
still on the
only asked
property
me
there.
to stop filming. They said I couldn't film in a federal facility, even though their rules for this U.S. Postal Office says that I can film in the public lobbies and foyers.
Okay.
And I never said I wouldn't leave. I never said that. Oh, look, another cop. But I have never committed a crime here. I haven't. You
Okay.
just
Well,
told
if
me
they,
I
if they
hadn't
asked
committed
you,
a
if they
crime.
asked you to leave and you're still on the property, you are committing a crime.
They did not ask me to
Well, that's
leave.
what they're telling me. Okay.
Well, they lied and made a false report.
Okay. Well, how do I know? At this point, I need
How
to
do
go
you
talk
know
to
I'm
them.
lying?
Well, you haven't been terribly cooperative with me to begin with.
Well, I don't have to identify myself if I'm not committing a crime.
Okay. Well, you're being trespassed, so you do need to identify yourself.
How am I being trespassed if I
We're going
did
to fill out
not
some paperwork
be
today
told
saying
that
that
I
you're
was-
trespassed from this facility because the manager here wants you trespassed.
I was never asked to leave. I will willingly leave right now,
Okay. All right, but I still
I
I'm
need to be
going to do trespass
convicted
paperwork
of
on
a
you.
crime, an actual
So, well,
crime.
I don't convict anybody of a crime.
Well, I need to be
That's
like.
the courts. That's the courts.
You need
doing.
reasonable, articulable suspicion that I have committed a crime in order to identify me, and you have not given me that.
Okay, well, if they tell me they ask you to leave and you're still on the property, you're now committing a crime.
Well, I'm leaving now. I'm
But it doesn't matter.
interacting
If
with
they
the
ask you to
public
leave and you
official
didn't
right
leave,
now.
I show up here, you're still here, you're
They did
committing a
not
crime.
ask me to leave.
They're telling me otherwise.
So you are going off of word alone and not actual, like, evidence.
You're still on the property.
Well, I am talking to you. I would willingly walk over to the exit right now. Hello, Officer
Hi, how are you?
Rampa?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And Officer Taylor, I will willingly leave now.
Okay, but you understand what I'm trying to do. They want
Yeah,
to
you're trying
trespass
to
you.
get me to admit to a crime that
No,
I did not
I'm
commit.
trying to identify you so we can fill out trespass paperwork today.
Well, I have not been asked to leave by any
But
employee
according to
here.
them, they have asked you to leave.
Well, according to me, they didn't ask me to leave,
Okay.
and
Well,
I
at
have
this time, I'm
video
just going to
evidence.
detain you, okay? So
For
give
what
this, go
crime?
ahead. What?
For what crime?
trespassing at this point, till I talk to them.
You are
can give
not
this to my
allowed
partner.
to
You
stop
can give this to my partner.
video recording.
You can give this to my partner. There we go. Put your hand
Fuck
behind your
you. I have not committed a crime. Can you tell me what crime I have committed?
We've already talked about that.
In
Right now,
order
you're
to be
just being detained.
trespassed.
You're not under arrest. You're
In
being
order to
detained.
be, for what crime?
What are trespassing?
How did I commit trespass if
They
I
asked
was
you,
not asked
they
to
asked
leave?
you to stop filming and they asked you to leave. And you're
No,
still
they
here
didn't.
on the property and you're still
And you're
filming.
claiming that without.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Hell no.
No. Okay.
Where do I have my ID on me?
Okay. What's your name?
First, I need to know why I'm being detained.
I told you that like 3 or 4 times already.
You are claiming that I've been.
Okay, well
asked to
let me.
leave
I'm
when
gonna
I
have you have a
wasn't.
seat in my vehicle, and then I'm gonna go in there and talk to them. Okay?
You are not to stop that video recording or alter it in any way.
There for
I do
me.
not consent to search and seizure. I have not committed any crime, and you have yet to let me know what crime I have actually committed.
I've told you 3 or 4 times now. You're just not listening.
I was not asked to leave, and you are claiming that I was.
They're telling me that you were.
Well, I'm telling you I wasn't.
Okay.
And I
Well,
have
let
it
me
on video.
go in there and
And
figure
this
it
will all
out.
be on YouTube,
But
too.
still, even if you were,
I'm allowed to film in public lobby areas.
they're also
24 hours a day to the public.
they're also able to ask anybody they want to leave.
But they didn't ask me to.
Okay. Well, let me go in and check on that. Okay.
So now he's stopping my video recording.
So we got a call that she was in here filming. They asked her to leave and stop filming. So we're filming the ones that they want to look at. So what are the guidelines on? Not a problem. Well, I got to come in anyways. Okay. So I'll wait here. All right. Thank you. Don't stop that camera there. I promise. All right, so here's the deal. So they told me that they did ask me. So that's what they're telling me. I'm not going to leave. Well, at this point, this is going to happen. They want me to leave. They don't want me to come back here. They want me to live you live here in Yelm? You live here in Yelm? You live close up.
Yes.
How have I been doing? Have I cussed at you? Have I cussed at you?
Disregarding my side of the story and then my side of the camera.
I didn't say that. I just said I can believe them more than I believe you. Because I'm
Can you offer
cooperative.
Can I get my camera?
You're clear, okay?
No, I'd like to video record this interaction.
So there's the lady there that's allowed.
That bitch?
That's fine.
Well, I'm allowed to be filmed according to the fucking rules. Well, I have the fucking rules. I can hold them up on my fucking phone. She wouldn't show them to me. What did she show you? So she hasn't showed you. She just said that I couldn't be here without showing you the rules saying that I couldn't. No, it's a public property. Can I get my camera? I highly doubt that. Well, all the cops here are fucking corrupt. I was harassed by the cops here earlier for fucking filming in public. Now I'm being harassed by the cops for filming in a public place. plate RCW66.04.70. I can serve in public lobbies and foyers of the United States Postal Service as per their Postal 7 regulations. Well, I'm not trying to be arrested. I have not committed any crime. And I'd like to get my camera to ensure that all been turned off and ensure on my person. Can I do that? At this point, I don't need the paperwork. I would like my camera. You videotape this to the rack, you grab your on my right. Grab your camera, including the parking lot. Okay, Officer Taylor.
Taylor.
You infringed upon my right to
you need to leave
gather
the property.
information.
They've asked you to leave.
I am
okay?
leaving.
You need to leave right now.
I'm leaving.
Okay, leave.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
And you two can go fuck yourselves. I hope you get killed in the line of duty today, motherfuckers.
That was very nice, thank you.
What? What did I just say? No, that was definitely uncalled for. I have to say this right now. That was uncalled for. I'm calling myself on that. Nobody should ever say that to another human being, regardless of the situation.
And fuck you! You fucking cunt! Breaking the fucking law! You fucking cunt! He infringed upon my First Amendment right. They refused to watch my video evidence. They only took her word and they refused to acknowledge the fact that I had fucking done something legal. She said that she told me to leave, but the video evidence proves otherwise. I am on the public easement. You can clearly see that I have not gone onto the fucking property. I am standing right here.
That's a public utility. See this public utility right here, this lamppost? That is a public utility. That means that there is a easement for public access. Same here with this buried cable box thing. And this utility thing right here. I wonder if I go to that place, if that fuck will try to arrest me for trespassing. Because that is a public utility. Notice they did not get my identification either. Because I did not commit a crime. They could not get my ID because I did not commit a fucking crime. I'm gonna try walking to this public utility. See it right here. Walking to this public utility.
Let me step over a foot just to make sure. This officer refused to acknowledge video evidence or even look at it, video and audio evidence of this interaction in there. He just went off of what somebody said. Now, that means that I could call the police station and claim that somebody had a gun when they didn't, and I wouldn't get in trouble. Right? Right? Yelm, where evidence doesn't matter and word alone can get the police to harass you, and they don't care. Clearly, as you saw in today's video, the police officers here just do not care. Just gonna sit there. Bye, you're dismissed. Bye. You failed. Driving way down there. That's a pretty cool license plate, blazing.
All right, Duck Buddies, here we are at the Public Safety Building in the city of Yelm once again to do some public requests, public records requests. We'll return at 1:10. Public disclosure request. Okay, I'm going to need a couple of these. Okay, let me just set all these out real quick. Hello again. Hi, so I don't know a case number or whatever case number was possibly put to this, because I don't think there was an actual case, but there was an incident with me and Officer Taylor and Officer Rampa yesterday at the post office, and I am making a public records request, and I just want to make sure I filled that out right. I don't want to, do any misinformation. And it is okay that I wrote out this statement for the public records request here, so I can turn in with that.
Yeah.
And I also have a couple letters I'd like to be passed off to the officers themselves, just one for each of them, apologizing for what I said to them yesterday because I was kind of rude after they let me go. And I just wanted to apologize for that.
Okay, there was no case number. There was just the 911 call is all.
Well, I know that the post office employee wrote out a statement for Officer Taylor, who then accepted it, and I have that on video as well. So I'd like to get a copy of that.
Yeah, you're not, you wouldn't get a copy of her statement.
Okay, then I need to know how to go about reporting a file or a false police report because she filed a false police report.
Okay, so
Her statement was
let me
false.
find a supervisor to come out and talk to you, okay?
Okay. So there was no incident actually reported or anything to your
Just the
database?
CAD call, the 911 call was all. Hi, is Sergeant Wood back there? Okay, I'll call his office. Thanks. All right, bye. Hi, I have a citizen out here that wants to file a complaint about false reporting. Mhm. What's your name?
My name is Amy,
Her name's Amy.
and it's not a complaint, it's a public records request.
She did. Mhm. Well, she said that the officers took a report at the Yelm post office because she was called in for trespassing there. And she said the employee at the post office wrote out a statement to Officer Taylor, but I don't have that statement. There's no case number assigned to the call. Correct. so she wants to talk about that because she wants a copy of the statement, which I told her she couldn't get, so. Thanks. Bye. Okay, Sergeant Wood will be out to talk to you in just shortly.
All right. Do you know how long? Do I have enough time
No,
to go
he's-
out for a smoke? Or
Pardon me? Yeah, sure.
okay.
He's in the building. He'll be right out.
Oh, okay. Also, I'd like to make sure that these letters get to Officer Taylor and Officer Rampa. I was kind of rude after our encounter yesterday, and I wanted them to know that I not now nor do I ever wish harm to come upon them while they're on the line of duty.
Okay, well, I'll put them in their boxes.
All right. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
You're welcome.
So my public records request for any,
So-
there's also, I asked for any dispatch calls made in between the time of 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. for
Right,
yesterday.
so what you can do, we have a form for your records request that you can fill out.
The public disclosure request that gives no place for that, I asked you a little bit ago if this would be acceptable, and you said yes.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. I mean, I just figure why waste another piece of paper?
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Okay, I'll take it.
All
And
right.
we have up to 5 business, Amy. We have up to 5 business days for processing, so
All right.
check back after that.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello, are you Amy?
Yes, I'm
Hi, I'm Sergeant
Officer
Wood.
Officer Wood. Thank
Yep.
you very much. I'm going to
bet.
step back here. I'm
Okay.
going to set this here if that's okay.
You bet.
I was involved in an incident yesterday with Officer Rampa and Officer Taylor over at the post service here. Here, I'll take my
Okay.
glasses off. And while we were there, he got a statement from the postal worker, saying that I had been asked to leave when I was never asked to leave. I
Okay.
have video evidence, and I reviewed the footage, and I was never asked to leave.
Okay.
And
Asked to leave by who?
by the postal employee.
Oh, okay.
And as I was standing out there after our encounter, I saw him walk up and get a statement from her on a piece of paper, and I was just wondering if, since I know I can't get that now since I've asked, what are the charges for someone who files a false statement to police officers? Because she kept claiming that she told me to leave when video evidence.
That may be something you want to take up with the post office.
I'm not allowed to go back there because if I go back there, I
You're
will be
trespassing?
trespassed.
Okay. Well, maybe you should call and talk to the supervisor in charge there if you have issue with the post office.
Okay.
I can tell you, I approved reports last night and this morning, and I don't have a report on what you're talking about. Or a
Okay.
statement. You said that some statement was given?
Yes, after I was
Because if
done,
he had a
walked up
statement,
and
he'd have to
got
draw
me.
a case number to write a report, and then that report would include that statement, but there's no report.
Well, I
So
saw
if there
him
was
walk up
if
and
there
get
was a statement
from her.
given, then the statement's probably still with the post office.
Okay.
I'm only guessing, I wasn't there, ma'am, so.
Okay. No, I understand you weren't there, and I understand you're trying to help me, and
Yep.
I'm not the best at talking to other people, so I appreciate your.
So were you sure it was a statement, or was it a trespass letter?
I didn't know that there would be a difference. Is there a difference for a trespass?
Sure. So I can give you an example. So if somebody is not wanted at Safeway, for example, and for whatever reason management has decided that they don't want this person in their business, so they can give us what's called a trespass letter, and then we serve the trespass letter on the person they want trespassed. And if they don't want to accept it, we tell them that they're trespassed, and then that's just a letter, though.
Okay. And
I'm just asking. I wasn't there, so I don't know. I don't know.
Also, I'd like to request, as in my statement, for any dash cam footage. Do you all wear body cams or dash cams?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you don't?
Nope.
Okay, well then I'm glad I recorded because mine is objective or unbiased.
Okay.
And also, I'd like to get a couple complaint forms to file on them because they violated my First Amendment right to film our interaction after releasing me. They refused to let me grab my camera off the hood of his truck for about 5 minutes, and his reasoning was, until I'm done talking.
Okay. Well, I can give you a form. You bet.
Okay.
Okay.
Officer Rampa, though, he was very polite to me, and I did write them both letters because I said something that was really unsavory as I left, because I was pretty upset after being put in a car with no open window or fan for 20 minutes. And I told them I hope they got shot, and I apologized for that. And I wrote them a letter. I hope they get it. I hope you see that they get it.
You told them you hoped that the officers got shot?
Yeah, I was pretty pissed. I was pretty upset.
That's kind of a...
I know it was pretty rude.
In this
It was
day
in
and
the moment.
age?
Well, you know, in this day and age, I shouldn't be threatened with trespass after he told me that I didn't commit a crime or anything, and I shouldn't be, you know, threatened with trespass.
I wasn't there, so I don't know what the trespass was all about. But,
Okay, well,
but I'll get you those forms you're asking for, you bet.
so there was no report filed about it at all
Nope.
by the officer?
Nope.
No incident filing or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Not that I approved yesterday.
Okay, thank you very much. That's what I needed to know, as I'm going to be possibly pursuing legal counsel here in the short future.
Sure.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right.
Okay,
You all
all right,
have a
take
lovely
care.
rest of your day.
Okay.
And I'll be back shortly. All right, here's the complaint form.
Okay,
All right, and that will go in his actual file at some point, right?
it's reviewed by a sergeant, and then I'm not sure I'm sure that they file them somewhere, but I don't know
Okay.
what file they file them in.
Because I'm going to come back in the future. Oh, I didn't know that there was a backside to it.
This is for the city.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I will be coming back soon to request an actual copy from his file, kind of thing, to verify that something has happened.
Okay.
All right.
I'll give it to the appropriate person.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being professional and courteous today.
We tried, we do our best.
I know. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually, I'm here to find out why my public disclosure request wasn't responded to within a timely manner. And,
I don't know what that means.
huh?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, on the 20th, I came in and filed a public disclosure request,
Correct.
public records request, and I was told that I would have 5 business days till I got a response.
No, that's not what I told you. I told you we have 5 days to process it.
5 days to that. Well, you told me that I had 5, or that you had 5 days
We
to
have 5
respond.
business days to process any request. It's up to the requester to check and see if it's available to be picked up.
I'm coming in to see if I'm able to. Wait, what? I'm trying to figure this out because I was told
Are
that
you here to pick up your request?
I'm here to figure out why I wasn't responded to within 5 days.
Yeah, it's not our responsibility to respond to the responder. You were told that you had up to 5, we have up to 5 business days for responding.
Okay.
It's up to the requester, which would be the person submitting the request, to check back in 5 business days.
And that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so you're here to pick it up, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I didn't know that there was something to be picked up. I wasn't contacted at all.
Typically, when people request a copy of a record, that's what they're picking up.
Okay, well, I didn't know that it was ready for me to pick up because I didn't receive any kind of call or email or anything.
Don't call the requester.
Well, okay.
Don't call them. It's up to them to check back in 5 business days.
Okay. Let's see. So, I'm going to stand over here so you can help this person.
Go ahead. Hi, can I help you?
I'm going to stand right here and do this. All right. Well, I just wanted to come back and thank you for this.
You're welcome.
But I also wanted to make sure that it's your assertion that it's up to the requester to follow up and verify if the record is ready for them?
Either in person or by phone during business
Okay.
hours.
Because according to the Public Records Act of Washington, I'm supposed to be contacted by the agency that I requested from.
Yeah, we've never done that.
Okay, well then it should be known on the public disclosure request that it's up to the person to come in instead of waiting.
We personally tell them that.
Well, I was told that I would be contacted within 5 business days.
No, you misunderstood.
Okay, well you can check the video on YouTube because it's already up and it shows you saying that.
Perfect.
So, thank you very much, I guess.
Okay.
But, oh wait, no, never mind, I got the request. Never mind, thank you.